Boo. Hello, everyone. Welcome to It's Just Do you already have a soda ready?
Yes, I'm thirsty. Took so long.
Did you hear how I said soda and not pop because I'm working on it?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome to It's Just Drag, where we're going to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race Episode 5, the Monster Ball, which is why me and Duva are also looking a little bit different, if you've noticed. What if someone's like, oh, I didn't notice?
I know I look like a clown all the time.
You look stunning, Duva. But
Thank you.
I love balls and ball episodes, so like this was a great episode for me. But a little side note before we start, Duva and I got in trouble with the YouTube with our last podcast, and it got taken down because we showed a little bit too much of the runways. So for the runway, we're gonna like show it really quick, and then we're gonna have to take it off just to like make sure our video doesn't get taken down because Viacom can suck ass.
And suck ass as well.
Yep. But yeah, tonight was such a good episode. I don't know if it was good in the sense of the looks. They were kind of, I was watching Aquaria live toot and boot them, and I don't know, I wasn't a fan of them either. She didn't really like a lot of them, and I was like, you know what, me either.
I liked a little bit of them. I think at least half I liked. But I will say it is more entertaining than season 10's.
I also think the best runways, we'll get into who specifically, but the best runways were like safe.
Yes, I agree. I was gagged.
We have opinions, beach. But yeah, so we start the episode and Mercedes has gone, probably for the best because this is a runway challenge and I don't know if she would have done well.
Opalins.
You go home, beach. But yeah, she went home, and oh my god, beach, the drama between Rajah and Scarlet in that workroom when Rajah was like, she did what Alyssa Edwards said, where she's like, if I have to lip sync every single week to get the crown, I'm gonna do it. And I am 100% with Yvie on this. Like, why do you think lip syncing every week is gonna make Ru look at you and be like, wow, she flops at everything, but she can lip sync, you know?
Exactly.
Like, you're not going to get the crown that way. And I think what Yvie was trying to say to her was more beneficial to Rajah if she would have took that as advice to step it up in the challenges. But she took it as shade being thrown at her. How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I agree with Yvie. Rajah, like, it's a competition. You don't want to be in the bottom if you want to be looked at as good. So, like, stop.
No, yeah, exactly. And also, what else was there in that?
Or actually, what's her name? Silky. Again, was like, I was ready to see for my motherfucking life. And in my head, and live when I was watching it with my roommates and friends, I was like, what does that have anything to do with it, bitch?
I was kind of hoping she would have lip synced. Like, I don't know. Darn it. We'll get to that lip sync in a... That lips... Girl.
What?
Season 11 is done bringing it to us. Like, even though the lip sync wasn't the best, just... Things happened. It was so good. But, yeah, they get... The next day, the mini challenge is to make yourself over into a doll to be best friends with RuPaul's new doll, available now on... Go watch the episode if you want to know where. And Trixie was there. Yay, Trixie.
Yay, our All-Stars 3 winner.
Woohoo, beach, not Shangela.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. And the winner of this challenge was Rajah, which I mean, mini challenges don't really like, I kind of get bored with them, so like I didn't pay attention. But I thought, who did I think did good? I think Ariel.
Vanjie was funny.
Vanjie was in the pink with the pink suitcase. I thought
she was
so cute.
She was so funny. Again, she's just sipping through, even though she's doing really good.
Mm-hmm. And she actually didn't wear red tonight. Yay!
I know.
But I do have a problem with one of the queens and their colors they keep wearing. But we'll get to it.
Why?
We'll get to it. I have opinions.
We're ready for all of them.
And what did Rajah? She didn't win anything, like that affected the runway. No,
I don't think so either. I don't know. The episode, I was just more inclusive with the runway than with anything else because, like, that was the whole point of the episode.
Yeah. So she basically, Rajah just won pointless, and we found out the specific categories in this ball. One was sexy trick-or-treater, so
Yes.
that one out of all three of them is the most you can do with something. You could be you could be a sexy fridge. You can be a sexy like carpet. Like you can be sexy anything. Just put on something.
You could be sexy Austin.
You could be naked, literally naked, and be like, "I'm going in my birthday suit, beach."
Which no one did.
I probably would have done. Because
you wouldn't.
Knowing me, I probably didn't have anything fancy, so I probably would be like, "Oh, I'm naked." The second category, which was my personal favorite, was the witch category.
Ooh, I already have my favorite.
Your favorite, like, in the witch? Wait, can we say our favorites on the count of three and just see? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yvie. Ah!
I was so scared that you were gonna say Yvie.
No, I knew it. Like, I felt it. I'm like, that look was so good. I know Doofa's gonna love that.
I'm like, no one did a witch on the witch channel, like a stereotypical witch.
Her witch was so fucking good.
Yeah.
How she walked backwards. We'll get into it. But, oh, so good. And then the third challenge was MILF, Monster I'd Like To... We're not on TV. We can actually say it. Fuck! No, Monsters I Like To Freak. And it
Which was never.
Yeah. Oh. Was there any monster on this episode you'd like to freak tonight?
No.
All right.
The final looks weren't that great, honestly.
You're right.
Like the look they had to create, because that was also out of all of them, the last one is the one they had to create.
Yeah. Like from scratch, basically.
Yeah. And it's not the best.
No, that one's never usually the best one. I feel like the second ones are usually like the beach. Like the first ones are just kind of
Toot. Second ones are shoots, and the third ones are I created a new category.
I know there was talk in the workroom. Anything significant? We got to see more of Vanjie and Brooke Lynn's relationship. We heard more about Yvie wanting to do... I thought it was a weird choice for her to pick the monster ball to decide to do fishier things. Maybe if they would have asked her to do more feminine makeup on the runway, I would have. But if it's not broke, why are you fixing it, you know?
Exactly. Honestly, me and my roommates were talking about this. It's like, did everybody just decide to take, like, dumb juice today? Because so many people were doing wrong choices this episode.
Yeah. And then some people were doing that I thought would flop, did right choices.
Yeah, honestly.
I can't wait till we talk about her look, because I am still shook about... I won't say her name, but we'll get there. I'm still shook. But is there anything significant that happened before the runways that you would want to talk about?
Not that I can remember. I mean,
it showed a little bit of Ariel making a mermaid, which I understand both sides of it, where Ariel is probably thinking monster, like, not all monsters are, quote, ugly, but I think the runway challenge they were looking for was a spookier monster. Not
I mean, they have Elvira there.
Yeah, like, having her there probably should have. I understand what she was thinking, and that she wanted to stay on brand and do a cute monster, quote monster.
I mean, yeah, agreed. And if you want to do a cute monster, do it well. Also,
yeah, just is that she brings it to you every episode, the same look.
honestly, that's what I've been saying. She Ariel Versace.
It really should be Versace, I will say. I was talking about this the other night with someone where I was like, I thought her name was Ariel Versace for so long, and they were like, no, it's Versace, and I was like, I don't understand why. Like, Versace and I don't know, Versailles, I don't know. Anyways, but yeah. So we get on to the best part about this whole episode, the runways. RuPaul did not wear a monstery look.
I was so sad.
I know.
She came out and I was like, because in season 10, she did a look based on the ball. And
oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah, it was a whole mask, colors, just the lip.
That was fucking good. Why isn't she doing that? Wow.
And then this episode, she came out, I guess if you would consider it part of the theme, but not really, because I'm more of the theme of me, because, like, it's the circus for what we're doing right now, and she looks like the ringmaster.
Mm-hmm. And the guest judges were Elvira and Cara Delevingne, which I love her. She was on Paper Towns, which is a bad movie. But she was a good part in that bad movie. I love her.
Oh, the movie with what's his name? John Green.
The Naked Brothers band person was in it as well. Alex.
But John Green, the YouTuber.
Yeah. Is a YouTuber?
He was.
Girl, I didn't know that. But it was a bad movie. She was good in it. She also played in I've seen her so many times, but I can't think of it. She's a good actress, and she's also a supermodel, and she also defined eyebrows, and she's the reason I have eyebrows today.
Wow.
I don't know. I really like her, and I liked both of the judges giving... some judges just sit there and they don't really give critiques. They're just like, I like...
Oh, that guy from that... See, I don't know. From Stranger Things or whatever?
Oh yeah, the 13 Reasons Why.
13 Reasons Why boy.
How he was just kind of like.
Actually, I was watching the sibling rivalry podcast, and because Monet was in that season, she was saying how they had to get things out of him because he would not speak.
Oh really?
And I'm like, yeah.
Like going to be a judge, like you have to go and be ready to critique. And being a judge it probably would be hard because you don't have anything to go off of. Like being a guest judge, you just have what's presented. But like you still have to give them your critiques, no matter like if you know how well they've been doing or not.
Agreed.
But yeah, we get into the first category, which is the trick-or-treating one. Sexy trick-or-treat. What is it?
Trampy's trick-or-treat.
Basically, whatever you want to do, just do it in this category because it was okay.
Yeah.
But make it an order or anything, or also I was thinking we talked it over before. I think what we're doing is for the first two categories, we're just gonna speed round Tudor boot. We can say like if we really have an opinion, we can say like a sentence or so, just so we're not all here like for 7 hours. And then the last category, we'll get in and nitpick like what they created.
Okay, well, the page that I'm looking at is barely uploading them.
Okay.
So, but they're uploading them in threes.
Oh, cool.
The way they're uploading them is all three of them in one post, like all three of their looks in one post. So we could go by all three.
Okay, we can do that. Just go by each person, and we'll just Tudor boot their first two.
And they're still uploading them, so let's see how this goes.
Yeah, we'll see if we flop or not.
Okay, category 1 is plastiques. Tiara Trick or Treat.
Which I love. It's a cute bunny. I wouldn't show too much of it because Viacom.
Yeah.
It's a little basic. However, this category is you don't really have to go full out, I guess. So I'm gonna give it a 2.
I'm gonna give it a 2, but it's too basic for me, even for this category.
Okay.
No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade, but
Oh, I forgot to fill up on lemonade. Fuck. Keep going. Sorry.
but like, I just don't like. Well, I like it. I toot it, of course.
Mm-hmm. But I get you.
But
Too simple.
yeah, it's too simple. Her next look was for which please, which is this?
Toot.
I give it a toot. Reminds me of Maleficent.
Yes. Oh, she looks so good, Toot.
Yeah. And her final look for MILF Eleganza is this.
To the makeup, to oh my god, the fact she made that in 2 days though, like, and it looks so good on her.
I like the scythe added. It adds to the character. Very Grim Reaper-ish.
Yes. Just everything just looks so good, and I like how if we take her and someone like Ariel, how they're both like known to be really pretty and they don't go too far outside their makeup like techniques. The fact that she went outside and did a different look really shows how committed she is to the runways. Which I thought was why she was put in the top, is because she would commit. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch.
Yeah, like, I agreed because, like, okay, so Ariel and Plastique have been, like, what's it called? Compared to a lot this season.
Yeah.
Because they're both Instagram girls. And the reason I really like Plastique is because since the first episode, or not really, because the first episode she kept the same silhouette, but that was kind of needed because it was like to make it their drag. But she's changed so much each episode. Like, you can still tell it's Plastique, but like it's a different silhouette. And I really like it. Like, this one is her best look, I think, by far.
Oh yeah.
Just of the makeup and the suit, everything was just so good.
So good. You also realize. Wait, you want to know what I just realized? In
What?
our logo, you're wearing the white wig now, and I'm wearing the purple. But in the logo, it's reversed. Fun fact. But
We
yeah.
switched hairs.
Overall, an amazing night for her.
Agreed. Liked it. Up next, we have Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. This is her Trampy Trick or Treat.
I'm gonna give it a toot, but I feel like we've just seen so many kind of angels, and I feel like angels is such a basic trick-or-treating.
I agree. I'm gonna give it a toot. It's an angel, so I was like underimpressed because I feel like everyone goes for angels sometimes, especially trick-or-treating time, and I'm like, you could do something sexier.
Yeah, be sexy. Don't be angel. But it's a toot, whatever. The fact she put that in a suitcase, I'm impressed.
I know the wings were huge, but they were floppy. That's also my only concern.
Oh, were they? I just kind of saw Angel and was like, oh.
Yeah, they were floppy. Anyways, her next category is which please look is.
When she turned around and did that with the skirt, I was, I love this one.
I really like it. It's very witchy. I like it. It's
so much.
Her dark hair, her black gown. It's not like, obviously it's really hard. Actually, I'm gonna toot it, but I will critique it as in like, it's not. I know I just said it's very witchy, but it's not witchy enough. Like, if you would just put it out there, no one would get the reference.
Oh,
like, it just looks like a gown. You could wear this at a Met Gala or something. I don't know.
A birthday party.
A birthday party. A wedding. A circus.
A wedding if you hate the people.
Honestly. But I'll give it a 2 because it looks pretty.
No, I agree.
And her milf eleganza is.
I don't mind it, honestly. I like that she went green. Is that weird? I don't know. I like that she went a different color than I would have expected somebody to go. Trying to look like sexy. I don't think green's a sexy color, and she has a tombstone on her head, and I would want to sleep with her, so she did something good.
I honestly thought you were gonna clock the tombstone as the headpiece.
No!
I remember watching the episode, I was like, ooh, Austin's gonna clock this!
No, I actually don't mind it for some reason. Like, I don't know.
I like it, but I wish she was dead. Like,
fuck!
She was
Man, you watched the fuck out, and you was wanting to fuck you up.
No, I wish she was like a dead beauty, I guess.
Okay.
And because she has a tombstone on her head, it would represent like she's underneath the ground about to come up, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
Yeah, I'll toot it because it looks pretty, and it's green, and it's really hard to pull off green without looking sick.
Come on, beach.
Okay. Up. Next we have
Wait, that was the outfit she had to make? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that was the outfit she had to make.
Work, bitch, yes. Oh my god, too. Duh.
So good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we have a Carrie Davenport.
She's the one I have an issue with just because the colors were all... She wore the same color every single time.
Really? I didn't even notice.
Is the first outfit blue?
Yeah.
I think my problem is the second two, or the second and third outfits are very similar.
Okay, so for the first... She was, I think, the first one out on the runway.
I think so, yeah.
And I really liked her trick-or-treat outfit. It's very different from the other queens.
Mm-hmm.
Liked it. Toot for me.
I'm gonna give it this one a toot.
Okay.
Little costumey, but a toot.
A little, but I would wear it. Give it to me.
Honestly, same. I'm cheap and poor.
I'm fat, so I'll rip it. But we'll make it work.
Got it.
Her second look is Witch Please.
I'm gonna give it a toot. I'm gonna give it a toot. It's a basic toot, but a toot.
Again, yeah, I agree. Basic toot reminds me of Maleficent. Not that exciting. It's all black.
I'm really sad because I genuinely like her. I just wish she would push it more in the challenges and the runways.
Aquaria, I said Aquaria.
I know,
Aquaria has done really good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, could do better.
Mm-hmm. Amen. Preach.
And then this is her MILF Eleganza.
This is the one I have a slight issue with because it reminds me of the previous outfit, but it's not as great. And I feel like this is the one it's supposed to be the best.
I don't like the spider.
No.
It looked made.
And it looked weird from the front because you didn't really know what was happening until she turned around, and then it was like, oh, that's a weird spider thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this a boot just because I didn't have good vibes off of it when it came out.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give it a boot too.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Double boots for you then.
Boots the house down. Up next we have Brooke Lynn Hytes.
Oh.
Her trick-or-treat look.
We saw it in the workroom a little bit, so I wasn't gassed by the outfit. But when I saw the shoes. She was in her ballerina shoes on her tippy toes, walking the... But I don't know what we're going to do when we get on Drag Race, because bitches can do that. And I can make a sandwich.
let me tell you my thought process through this. I saw it and I was like, "Ooh, very detox," and then it just looked like, I don't know. I didn't like it at first.
Mm-hmm.
What really elevated it for me was tippy toes.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Toe. Because if she did not have that, I would have booted this because it's just toilet paper around her.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think that element was such a smart idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna give it a 2 for the shoes. Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna give it a boot.
Boot a beach?
Because it's just a mummy toilet paper around her. So I can't. Like the shoes.
Don't do it to yourself.
Great idea. But I can't. I just can't. I can't.
You won't be able to sleep at night if you did it.
I mean, I already don't sleep, but then this is her, which please.
I don't know. People were like obsessed over this. It was okay. It reminds me of Cameron Michaels' feather look for some reason, except not as great. It's a 2, of course, but I don't know. I just wasn't. Nothing wowed me really.
I really liked it. I think what sold it for me was the presentation of her, like.
Oh, she sold the shit out of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's a 2 for me. I liked it. I was like, at first.
No, she really knows how to own a runway.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why she's won 2 challenges.
2 out of 5 beach.
Wow.
I know. She wins next week. She's like winning over half. Look at that bitch go. I dropped out of college. It's okay.
Gays can't do math.
Did you say?
Wait,
math?
we're straight girls.
Yeah, we're biological women. What do you talk about?
Women. And then we have her MILF Eleganza.
I'm gonna give it a 2. It's not as great as what they were making it out to seem. I thought other people did much better. But I'll give it a 2.
This looks like the Walmart. This looks like the Target version of Plastique's.
Why the Target?
Because Target's a little bit better than Walmart.
Okay.
This looks like the Target version of Plastique's Maleficent look.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a toot it, of course, because it looks pretty, but I'm not gagging over it. It's something I feel like we've seen.
Our throats are so clear. Like, there's no gag, guys.
No gag.
But overall, she did okay.
Yeah.
Just okay. I wouldn't give her a winner, but, you know. That's me.
Next, we have Rajah O'Hara. This is her trick-or-treat look.
I don't like the thing on the back of her head, like the straps. But I like everything else.
I didn't like the sweater on it.
Oh my god.
Like, if she took off the sweater, it would have been really pretty. Mm-hmm. Everything else, though, is really good. So, I'm going to toot it.
I'm going to give it a 2, yeah.
Yeah. This is her Witch Please look.
I think that's the one I have an issue with. Where does that read witch? That reads more like businesswoman-y for me.
I agree. She's on her description, she said it was like Wizard of Oz. But the thing is
it though?
More like the Emerald City part. But like she said, Wicked Witch of the West. The Wicked Witch of the West's skin was green, not her costume.
No, I love the outfit. I would wear that. Once again, I want your clothes, Rajah, but I'm gonna boot it for the challenge. It just didn't fit the challenge for me.
Agreed. I'm gonna boot it for the challenge. It just didn't make sense. Like, other than the only thing relating to it with the Wizard of Oz is Emerald City, but that's not the challenge.
The fact it's green, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think her third look was my favorite from her.
Well, here it is. Oh, here it is.
Oh, wait, no. I don't know if I like this. I don't like the fabric.
Yeah, I don't know. It's simple. It's not that much. Her first look was the best.
I mean, the fact she made that is pretty cool, so I'm gonna give it a 2 because she made it, but I just... If she brought it from home, I probably would have booted it.
I... I'm a toot it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Look at you, Rajah.
Listen. Up next is Scarlet Envy.
I love... Wait.
That's her trick or treat.
I think I love it.
I don't.
I don't love it either. No, just kidding. I think I like it. It's a basic 2 for me.
For me, I'm gonna have to boot it.
Oh, beach.
Just because I remember hearing the explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she said she was a pirate. That does not give me pirate. Other than the iPad that she did.
It's not her strongest look out of the 3. Her other 2 were way stronger, in my opinion.
Well, let's see. This is her Witch Please look.
I love it. The only thing I don't like is the nose looked obviously fake. But everything else I really liked.
I think the nose is the thing that sold it for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love it.
Like a prosthetic. And I get that, like, that's very hard to achieve. And, like, for a drag queen, like, why do you need to know that? But I don't know. It just looked a little too, like, Party City nose for me. But I loved it.
I liked it. I wouldn't say I loved it, but I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Very witchy.
Mm-hmm. She actually went more on the witch brand, like straight up witch, which I really appreciate. Someone actually doing a full-on witch. What?
You're wrong.
What?
Someone did more of a witch.
No, yeah, but like the fact that like I thought witch was going to be a runway full of witches with a couple non-witchy kind of like out of the box, but this whole runway was like out of the boxy, non-witchy with a couple actual witchies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't the only one, like you just said.
Oh, no. There's a much better one.
Then the MILF.
But 2 for that last one, by the way. Toot. Okay, she sold the shit out of this. What she was wearing in the workroom, I was like, oh god, beach, I'm scared for you. It was scary, but this elevated that so much.
I like it. I'm a toot it. My only problem is that the bottom part, like in the front, was so empty. My friend was mentioning, this is a reference to a movie. Mm-hmm. I forgot what movie. And she was saying that in the actual... movie she's Black really huh?
I forget what she said. She said it, but I forget what the movie was.
Yeah, I don't remember, but it was like really in the actual movie it was scaly, and here it wasn't. So it's kind of like,
how could you? No, I'm just kidding.
What do you mean? How could you? Just like.
Just beat the shit out of it. Got it. I'm gonna give it a 2 though.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you get of it?
I give it a toot.
Okay. Yay.
Okay, so we have a small problem.
What's our small problem?
I can't find the other looks to put on here.
Here's our intermission. No. So far, who's your favorite?
From what we've seen, it has to be...
I would give mine to Scarlet. Out of what we... Plastique. I'd give mine to Plastique.
Yeah, I was about to say either Plastique or Vanjie.
Okay. Plastique really killed it, yeah.
I don't know. This season's been like... They've been pushing it.
They've been done pushing it so good. If you want, how many queens did we just do? I can go to their things and find.
Okay, yes, please.
Okay, so I guess we'll just go to Yvie next because I know we didn't do hers. And her
We
first
did
look
6
was
queens.
we did 6 and there's
Yes.
11. Okay, her first
Yes.
look was a dinosaur s. How'd you feel?
I loved it. I'm pretty sure I have a feeling that you don't like it. But I loved it. It was so creative. Obviously it's very childish like, which is what I like. And I don't know, her runway was just the way she did it was so funny.
I actually appreciate that she did regular makeup here because we haven't really seen her regular like makeup face much. So I like that she did it here. I just wish it wasn't so costumey. I don't know. That makes zero sense. I like it. It was really funny to watch.
I see where you're coming from with the costume, but I think it was meant to look like a costume.
I think that's what she was trying to do. I don't know. Something just didn't click. I'm still gonna give it a 2 because 1, I love her. 2, this was a child's Halloween outfit that she turned into this, so that's really cool. And 3, she put fucking like dinosaur feet on heels. Like, how can you not do that?
It was so funny. I
with her
loved
arms,
it.
she couldn't reach the thing she dropped. That was really cute. Too.
Loved it.
So it's gonna get a 2 from me.
Toot.
The second look, which was by far her best, was her witch one. She walked backwards like you're seeing, and then turned. Oh, it was so. This would be something I would love to have that dress.
This look
so bad
was so amazing.
That like everything about it just screams something I would want to do personally, and I just loved it. So I'm shooting it. I'm sorry. Listen,
The white eye.
I'm shooting.
The white eye.
Oh, she got semen in her eye too. Look, she goes through so much. We need to appreciate her more.
I don't know. Everything that costume was so gaggy because no one came out as an actual witch, which I was shocked. Because in the Madonna runway, everyone came out in a kimono.
I mean, my 2 favorites came out as witches, so does that say something? Maybe.
No.
Okay. No, this was so fucking good. I love the wig with it too. It just, I don't know.
I shoot it as well. I was saving my shoot for this one just because I loved it. It would look so good. It's also something. I wouldn't say it's very different from what Yvie has given us, but this is it's so beautiful.
I love it because it is like just a basic witch like you said, but it's like fashion at the same time and like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I would want that dress, not for just a witch look, but for like just to wear. And that hat is, oh my God.
I agree because like Yvie has given us abstract looks, thinking outside of the runway looks. This time she gave us the runway look.
And what really sold it was presentation.
Honestly, yeah. I loved it.
Her walking back, like, that was so cool how she did that. No, shoot the moon. Shoot the whole fucking moon beach.
Shoot to the moon.
And her final look, which I have an issue with, is she wanted to go for a
voodoo doll.
Voodoo doll.
I am so disappointed in this look because when she said in the room to RuPaul, I think it was to RuPaul, she said she wanted to do a voodoo doll, and I was so sad because I was imagining very like ripped up, like sack, voodoo doll type thing.
Oh no, same, yeah.
And then she came out with that, and it looks good, but she's given us so many high looks. Like, even that witch look was so high for Yvie. Like, her standards are, like, up here, and she gave us down here.
But I do appreciate that RuPaul put her in the top just so she can let her know, like, the other two looks were really good. Like, you just kind of fell short on one, but, like, you're still doing better than everyone else.
Agreed.
No, she had other than that look, I really like her outfits. But up next, but what do you give it? I have to give that a boot. I really can't toot that.
I was gonna give it a boot as well. Wow, our toots and boots today are so well together today.
I feel like we're gonna be very divided on this next one though.
Oh,
and
dang it.
Ariel Versace.
Yeah.
Her first one is this white with syringe in the shoulder. Red. How do you feel? I want to know your opinion first.
Oh
fuck, this is speed round. Never mind. I'm gonna give it a 2.
I have to say that I'm gonna give it a 2, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's Halloween. I would want to wear royal as well.
This was her best look, though, I think.
Oh yeah, I agree. It might be the only 2 for her.
Oh my god. Okay, the next one is her witch. Which I'm going to have to boot it because earlier I booted Rajah's based off of the fact it wasn't witchy. This is not witchy. I can't. It's not. It's cute, but I
very basic. I
want those glasses though.
It was cute, but again, it looks like Ariel. You know?
Yeah, it wasn't on theme.
Because I will say, at this point, every queen is trying to give us something different. Ariel is playing safe.
So safe. And you see what happens when you play it safe.
Yeah.
And her last look is her mermaid eleganza extravaganza, which you're going to hate me, but I'm going to toot it.
Wow.
Like I said earlier, I understand where she was going with. It is a monster. It's just not a spooky monster. Monster is such the word people tend to go more scary when they think of monster, but monster is like it's a whole range of different things, and I understand where she was going with. Yeah,
you're right. You're right in what you're saying. The problem is that she didn't execute that right.
Oh, you don't like execution,
right. Huh?
You don't like the execution?
I feel like she could have gone, if she wanted to make a pretty one, make it fully pretty. Don't try to, like, be in the middle, you know?
Okay.
I don't know. It just wasn't executed right. She tried and failed. It just didn't look good either overall. So I'm going to have to boot it. I'm sorry.
I just have a thing for mermaids. No, it's fine. I just have a mermaid kink, I think.
Wow, you will love my town. They're obsessed with mermaids.
Wait, like the drag scene or like in general?
No, literal mermaids. They have mermaid statues everywhere.
Wait, really? Suddenly, I'm moving to Blank City.
I mean, I could have you here. I have extra room in my twin bed.
I'm ready. Also, get ready to own some extra boots with this next person because we're going to own a lot of boots with them. But yeah. Miss Shuga Cain. First look was the troll doll. Didn't she have a blue face? I thought she had a blue face in the workroom.
I don't remember.
I thought she did. That's why when she walked out, I was like, where's your blue face? It might not have been her, but I swore it was her. This is... I said this last week. If you're going to show that much body... I hate when, like, queens just wear, like, a cover-up. Because it just looks so fake to me. Like, I get some people aren't comfortable with their bodies, but, like, you have to work around it. Maybe if you don't want to show off your body, just do a different, approach. Or just be confident in yourself as a person to show off your body more. I don't know. I don't like it. Boot.
I would have to disagree. On your statement right there.
Disagree with me, bitch.
I'm disagreeing with you on your statement. I feel like bodysuits are great, especially, like, not just because you're uncomfortable with your body.
If it doesn't look like a skin bodysuit. If it looks like you're wearing a bodysuit that's meant to look like skin, I don't like it.
I would still disagree with you. But
that's my
is
problem
this
with
where
her
she
last
has
look too, though.
the thingy right here?
Oh yeah, the weird bump.
No, but like the troll hair here and then the full hair in the back. Is that the look?
It kind of. She's wearing like a blonde wig. With hold on, I'll show it real quick. That one.
Listen, I'm gonna delay.
Oh, also, I don't like that her face is not blue,
Okay.
but her body is blue, so there's an even more disconnect.
Okay, okay, so I'm gonna boot this. I just wish she wore troll hair because I know the types of trolls.
The
she's
troll,
talking
like the ones
about.
that go straight up, like
the little thingy, like the movie Trolls. Like,
I feel like the judges might have. It still would have been bad, but they would have gotten it a little bit better than.
Yeah,
what she
agreed.
presented.
I'm gonna have to boot this. But it does remind me of Thor's I think it was finale look.
Okay.
Like the bodysuit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it reminded me of.
Next one is. It's a damn well too. It looks so spooky. Hers was like the spookiest witch.
I love this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, this would be my top two. It would be Yvie's and then this one.
I don't want to shoot it just because we've already shoot it. I'm gonna give it a real high 2.
Ooh, a high 2. Okay. I'll say this after the next look, but Shuga Cain is really like going off. I really like this look. It was really I gasped. I gagged.
No, I loved it so much.
Everywhere.
I just thought of another look later that we're gonna definitely shoot. But okay, anyways, her last look. This is where I really don't like the skin bodysuit because there's such a disconnect between her face and her body, but yet we were made to believe that was skin. And I think that's my issue with skin bodysuits because you have to get it so perfectly to match your face, or else it looks so off and fake, and that's why I don't care for them. I'm gonna give it a boot.
I'm gonna give it a boot because the execution of what was the runway theme? MILF?
MILF.
No, I wouldn't want a MILF.
I wouldn't want a MILF. Nope.
No. But I will say this though. Shuga Cain is being so underrepresented this season because if you've noticed that every single runway, even here in these 3 runways, including the runways from the past episodes, she's looked so different.
She is giving versatility.
But like, if you showed me one, like even in this runway, if you showed me all 3, I wouldn't have known that is Shuga Cain. All 3 of them.
No, we love. She did so. The middle look was so good. I was hoping that would kind of help her out of the bottom, but no. Speaking of bottoms, we got Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Her first look was a unicorn.
I was ready to lip sync for a motherfucking life.
Her first look was that unicorn with the horn, and I agree with Cara when she was saying I wish the horn would have been more like prominent. I don't like that it's the same color as the wig because you don't really get like the horn and it doesn't stand out.
It's not very horny, you know?
No, I'm not really horny for it, no.
No.
I'm gonna boot it. I don't really like the outfit either.
I'm gonna boot it because it's just a bodysuit with the horn.
Yeah, it's nothing really standouty. Second
look
I'm gonna boot it. Is I didn't get this reference. So I'm just gonna boot it because I don't understand the reference, but the people that got the reference hated it too, so it's okay. It's like the red dress that she was going for the Oz. Someone.
I agree. I didn't get the reference either. I don't know. I feel like Shuga Cain should not be in the bottom. It should have been Silky. I will say, but I don't know. I didn't like this. I like the look, but for the runway theme, not really.
100%. And her last look, which it's just such a miss for me. I like the dress actually.
Agreed.
But I just, like they said, it really wasn't monstery except for the horns, which are those fucking, what's her face's, Kalula? Are those her horns from episode 2? Kahana?
I don't know.
She like walked out in those and I was like, hello?
I don't know. I would boot it.
Yeah, she's gotten 3 boots. Why were she should have been in the bottom? No, I would have.
She should have been.
I would honestly put her in the bottom over Ariel because while Ariel was basic, you would have kept Shuga.
I would have kept Shuga.
No, Shuga was
out
just
of
like,
the.
Man.
I would have put Ariel versus Silky. Ariel leaving.
I would have did Shuga and Silky for sure. I think, yeah, for sure. I thought while Ariel didn't execute as correctly, she didn't get boots. Well, at least for me, she didn't get a boot.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. And then 1, 2, 3. I think this is our last one. We've done Plastique. We've done yes. Yeah, one more. Nina. We saved the best one for last, honestly. Like, I'm just saying. We're going to say it now. Nina was fucking robbed this episode.
Nina robbed. Like, if anything, her second look, but still, she did so much better in that second look.
That third look, I genuinely was shocked. I gasped. We'll get to it.
I did too.
But, oh my god, it was so good. So her first look was this, like, it reminded me of the piranha plant off Mario.
Me too! That's what I was thinking!
It's like a Venus flytrappy. I love it. It's very campy, but Nina's very campy. So it was very much staying on brand. It's a Halloween costume. She looks sexy. I want to sleep with her. I want her to eat me alive with her claws.
I will toot this. It reminded me of Piranha Planet. You know, I don't know what the name is, but you know how Bowsette, but like the Piranha Plant.
Have you ever watched? It's not that well known of a drag competition, but it's on YouTube if anyone wants to check it out. It's called Camp Wanakiki, and it's for campy queens like Nina.
Ooh.
They go to camp for a week, and it's just like Drag Race, except for just campy queens. And this looks like something I would see on there, and it made me very happy because I love Camp Wanakiki. You should definitely check it out, Duva. You would love it.
Oh my god, I will if I don't have to watch it alone.
Oh my god, I'll watch it with you. We can cuddle.
Oh my god, yes. Come over right now. Podcast is over.
Okay, bye guys. No, we gotta get through her looks because her looks were good. The second look, how'd you feel? It was her witch. She was like burning as a pilgrim. You like it?
I love the idea of this.
I love the idea.
I
don't like
of
the
course
fire.
There's things. Yeah, of course there's things that would have been better, like executed. But the idea of it being the Salem witch trials, oh my god, was
you know
so.
What she really should have done. Also, I said
what.
She should have, instead of having the flames, what if she would have actually, like, the bottom of the dress was scorched? And, like, that would have been so cool. And, like, the bottom of her legs were, like, burnt. And, like, that would have been cool.
Oh my god, that would have been so good. This is something that I feel like Yvie would have done. You know?
Yeah. Huh. No, I love this.
I'm a very high toot.
Very, very high, too. Very high,
I love this.
And her last look, I just have to, hold on. I have to show everybody this last look because you have to just watch. I don't care. Viacom come for my ass. I have to appreciate this. It reminds me, before we talk about it, it reminds me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like Leatherface, his mask. Okay. So this is her last look. Oh my god, I love it so much.
so good.
Oh my god. She walked out, and when she showed that mask thing, I didn't know what was happening, and I was scared. Like, out of all the looks, if you were to see that one on the street, you would fucking run, beach.
Oh yeah, honestly. This was so amazing.
And so not her. I was not expecting that from her.
Literally, from the first episode where she was almost in the bottom two to this, I'm like, wow.
Wow. No, this was... I have to... Just this... We're giving 2 shoots. I'm sorry. But this was a shoot for me. She was so robbed.
I'm going to give it a very high shoot.
It's a shoot for me because this is... I love that kind of drag. This is Dragula drag. Which... you haven't watched Dragula either.
I watched half of the first season, but
Don't watch that one. Season 2 was much better.
Yeah, okay. But
we'll watch season 2 and cuddle.
Okay, I'm ready. But yeah, I really love... Nina's really growing on me really quick.
Her and Shuga both, I would be so sad if they left.
Me too. I don't know. Shuga, I feel like Shuga needs more screen time. She hasn't really gotten screen time.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know. I love this. Yeah. Very high toot.
And that was all for the runways. If you have to pick one, who was your favorite overall? I have to give it to Nina.
I'm gonna have to give it to Nina because
Yvie's last look just kind of killed it for her.
Yeah, it did. I don't know. Yeah, I have to give it to Nina. Nina, the whole time I was like, Nina was robbed. Nina should have won the challenge.
So good.
I don't get who won.
Brooke Lynn.
I don't get how Brooke Lynn won.
Spoiler. No, speaking of that, so the tops were... The winner was Brooke Lynn. The tops with her were Yvie. I'm assuming Yvie, even though they didn't like her last look at all. I think, like Ruth said, she just wanted to praise her on the first 2. So I'm going to put her in the top, and then Plastique was in the top. And then the bottom 3 were Silky, Ariel, and Shuga, which I... also agree with the bottom 3. The top 3 I don't agree with. The bottom 3 I do agree with.
Yeah.
And of course, the bottom 2 were Ariel and Shuga, which...
Wrong!
Wait, was it really not? No, it was. Oh, wrong to like who's in... Okay. I was wait, that was a quick one. Did I... What happened? Did I watch the show? I really didn't want to see either of them leaving. I like Ariel for the drama. And there's like drama, but I also feel like she's kind of relatable in the sense of not doing so well, but wanting to meet a standard, but not achieving it, but wanting to achieve it. If that makes sense.
I don't know. I didn't relate to her.
Okay.
She was just there giving us the same looks. I wanted more from her because she was hot as a boy.
Oh, she's very gorgeous as a girl, though, too.
I
think that's her problem, is she found makeup that suited her so well that she was scared to try different things.
Yeah, because look at Plastique.
While that's good for the real life, in a competition setting where they're wanting to see versatility and they're wanting to see what you would do to break out of the box, it's really a crutch to rely on the same makeup.
Agreed.
And the same wig. Like, she never really... It was always the big wig.
Same silhouette of the wig as well.
I'm really sad she left, though. Like, I would be lying if I... Oh, by the way, spoiler! Ariel left. Oh! The lip sync. The lip sync.
Oh! My God, the
she
lip sync.
Fell. Like, first, before she fell, she was doing some cringy ass dances that I was like, oh girl, you aren't proving anything. You're proving that you are an Instagram girl. Stop it. And then she fell after the cringy dance. Like, That would have been me on stage.
I felt so bad because you could see it right afterwards. Her like spirit just like go down.
How crazy is that? Like, this was filmed before All Stars, and the fact that back to back they both fell. Like, Pheromone fell in All Stars. Which fall was worse? I feel like this fall was a little worse than Pharaoh's. Pharaoh's was just kind of like, it happened. This one was like, it was a process of falling.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Ariel, I'm sorry you fell.
I will say this, as much as I love Shuga, I was way more entertained by Ariel flopping than Shuga just kind of... Shuga didn't wow me. And
she didn't wow me, but like, you can't say that Ariel did better.
I will say I was more entertained.
Yes, but like, she didn't do better.
No, but I don't know. If Rue would have saved Ariel, I would have seen why, based off like the fact I would have just kept falling over and over.
Back to the Pheromone and Ariel. Ariel, I think Pheromone's fall was worse because she didn't save it. Ariel tried.
Yes. I see, like after.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if Shuga would have gone home, it would have been a messed up elimination.
I don't know. Ariel did like, she was on the floor. She like did that cool fast like back bend thing that drag queens do. I don't know what that's called. Like a death splat thing.
But she did it so many times too. It kind of like...
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. And Shuga, I guess I just don't like it when people play it safe during the song. You're supposed to let it all fly out. And I don't know. I just can't respect
I don't think...
that.
Wrong. Not all songs you should let it all out. There's some songs you should like be with the song, and I think that's what Shuga tried to convey, which is why I don't know. I feel like Ariel just looked messy on stage.
Me.
I think that's why she got eliminated over Shuga Cain. But even then, Shuga Cain has been doing so well, being under the radars. She's like the Naomi of All Stars 4. Because she's bringing all these looks, yet doesn't get appreciated. Mm-hmm. Like, I always forget about Shuga Cain.
I know. I really genuinely like her, though.
Huh?
I like her. Like, I like her a lot.
Yeah. I mean, every look she's given us, she looks so different. Like, if you put them next to each other, you wouldn't even know that was Shuga Cain. Mm-hmm. Because of how different each look looks.
What was the lip sync song?
I don't know, but all I have is the top 6 song in my head right now. Waiting for tonight.
You will be here in my arms. I lip synced as the lion in that. Did I send you that one?
I don't, probably.
Wow,
you sent me so many.
Skim through them.
No, you sent me so many.
He skimmed through my lip syncs I sent him. Interesting.
Wrong. But I watched them all.
Ariel left, and I'm super sad. I'm actually not that sad, but Untucked. Did anything even happen in Untucked? That's Shuga's fiance sent him a video. I was kind of like, wow, I want love.
I would send you a video.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, I would send you like a dick pic, maybe.
I mean, I've been waiting.
No, I thought that was really sweet. I don't think anything else really happened. Nothing too...
It was not a good Untucked this episode.
If there was an Untucked to miss, this one is a good Untucked to not watch, because you won't miss much.
Yeah, nothing happened. Elvira came back. They liked her. I don't know. Not that... It wasn't...
But yeah... Ariel went home. She was super upset. Yada yada. On to next week. I had bad flashbacks. The next week, preview reminded me of season 9's cheerleading challenge, which was a hot fucking mess.
I know. I literally turned to my friends and I was like, "Well, you remember what happened last time.
7,000 people are gonna get fucking hurt.
Someone's gonna come back for season 12.
No, I'm so stressed for next week's episode. Like, I
low-key really hope they bring Eureka.
I just don't understand those kind of challenges. What does, especially the cheerleading one, what does that have to do with being a drag queen?
Versatility of athletics like splits and flips.
You don't have to be athletic to be a drag queen. You don't have
You
to be able to do
but
splits.
this is Drag Race Drag Superstar.
I know.
So you
wrong, incorrect, the most incorrect.
I don't agree either. You don't have to do flips and tricks. I don't do flips and tricks, and I'm a good hella drag.
But like
queen.
being sent home over that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Let's just see how this one pans out. But like, from the preview, I'm not digging it as much. Like, if one of my favorites went home next week due to like this kind of challenge, I will be pissed. Like, I will have an X with like I will cross out my makeup next week.
I know, I will too. I don't know.
We'll just have to see. But yeah. Anything else to think about or talk about this episode?
It was a good ball. I liked it. I liked it better than season 10's.
I like the themes a lot better.
Yeah.
I guess since we both are kind of like, we like spooky things, I feel like that's kind of more up our wheel. Especially me, I like spooky things. It was more up my wheelhouse than season 10's. And Nina West, just that mask.
You know what's killed it? This robbed queen.
Like, personally for me, that's probably one of my top 10 favorite runways ever. And Yvie's at the same time. Like, Yvie's witch.
Yvie's agreed. Our minds today were just so good. Maybe because it's Halloween.
That's what it is.
Yeah, our minds are connected.
But yeah, this was episode 5.
Yes.
We'll be back next week for episode 6. And is episode 6 my last podcast?
No.
Episode 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll still be here for 2 more podcasts before we have the replacement. Let me see real quick. Hold on. We have... Yeah. Yes. I leave the day after 2 weeks podcast.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that'll be hectic. But yeah, I hope you guys all come back next week. Make sure if you are new to subscribe to us, to like the video, follow us on our social medias. Mine is Austin Yvie, and Duva's is duva.lyn with 2 N's. And yeah, we will be back next week with the whatever this episode is.
Yeah.
But yeah, and just remember, beaches, it's just drag.
It's just drag.
Is that a new fan?
Yeah, and I just broke it. During the episode, I've been trying to fix it, and it's not working.
How'd you break it?
The little hook thingy came off, and now I can never use it.
Just remember, it's just drag.
It's just drag.